I got my start in the professional world with the Coast Guard. Through that, I did a lot of responses to hurricanes, natural disasters, oil spills, chemical spills, that kind of thing. It was always kind of reactionary work. I saw what happened when there isn't access to fresh water anymore, and I wanted to find ways to continue my service to my state and do more proactive work. The Cape Fear started to have some really bad flooding, caused a lot of damage to a lot of communities, and then in the 50s or so they passed legislation that would create Jordan Dam for flood control purposes.
When you have a big dam come into your system, what it does is it really keeps your water in this tight band, whereas what rivers want to do is ebb and flow. And your ecology is designed to ebb and flow. And when you don't have that, you can actually be creating problems with water quality, the floodplains and the forests that are along the river, and for things like fish who need that for different stages of their life. We analyzed what was going on in the basin. We started to see things that weren't right. Populations of fish have declined 80%. We are also seeing harmful algal blooms right next to drinking water intake facilities. So that gave us a clue that the water quality was out of balance. The amount of water in your river can help both of those things. So when we thought about how do we start to address this problem, we realized using the dam as a tool to help the downstream environment could really work.
With the lead of the Nature Conservancy, we were actually able to organize a meeting of minds with the intent to find out what the preferred flows would be to improve water quality on the Cape Fear, or floodplain habitats, or the fisheries. The Sustainable Rivers allowed us to open the door to have that conversation. We came up with preferred flows that supported all of the interests, not just each individual interest.
We think if we release big amounts of water in the spring, we can help fish get upstream to their spawning grounds. We also think if we release little miniature pulses in the warm, hot summer months when flows are very low, that we can reduce the potential for harmful algal blooms. We have a lot of evidence to imply that will work, but now we're actually testing it. We're doing pulses out of Jordan Reservoir, and we're monitoring it extensively to see what's working. And you start to try and make that a regular part of the way that the Army Corps operates the dam.
And you guys got base floods with the AUV yesterday?
The dam was originally created to benefit the people of this area. It's not going anywhere. It's an important part of our freshwater system here in the state. We can continue to learn how it can be a tool to better serve people's needs now and with an eye towards the future. I think protecting these resources, ensuring people in this area have access to recreational areas, drinking water, I think is one of the most important things I could think to work on to ensure a healthy future for people in the state.